Welcome to Crantrak screencast number 7, dated June 18th, 2011. In today's screencast, we're going to show you how to work with nutrient management plans. To get started, move your mouse over and click the Start button next to the Nutrient Management Plans task. If that task does not appear in your task list, you can go up and click the Add button, scroll down to the Nutrient Management Plan, put a check mark next to that, and click the OK button, and it will add it to your list. By clicking the Start button, it will bring up a listing of all of the nutrient management plans you currently have saved within Crantrak. To add a new year, and please remember that all of the nutrient management plans are saved within Crantrak by year, you want to go up and click the Add button. The system will ask you what plan year you want to add, and we're going to add 2011. A very important piece, you want to go down, if you already have a plan created from a previous year, you don't want to have to re-enter all of that information. A number of things that you have within your nutrient management plan will copy from year to year, for example, your marsh narratives. So I'm going to go down and click on 2008, the year that I'm going to copy from. I hit the Save button, and the listing will now contain a 2011 nutrient management plan. After I have the plan created, I'm going to go over and click the Edit button next to that plan year. It will bring up a new screen that has a number of links on the left, and we'll go through most of them. It will be on the General link, and it will be showing you the general information, which is basically the plan year that we just entered. There are a couple of key components to a nutrient management plan, one of them being the management units. Management units are just groupings of beds within your marsh. So if you click on the management unit link, you will see all of the management units that you've got created in your nutrient management plan. So I've got two nutrient management units created within this nutrient management plan, one the A marsh and one the B marsh. It shows me my acreage and a yield goal. So I'm going to go ahead and add a management unit. The system will come up and ask me for a description, and I'm going to call this a C marsh. And I'm going to have a yield goal, say 250 barrel per acre. And I'm going to go down and select some of the sea marsh beds. So I'm going to treat the Gregaleski ones different than the rest. And I'm going to type in G1 then for the description. And I hit the Save button, and it's going to create that management unit for me. Editing an existing management unit is as simple as clicking the Edit button here. You will see that it lists all of your beds. You can change your yield goal. You'll also notice that there is an exclude checkbox next to each bed, and there's a note down below here that states that if you want to exclude that bed from all management unit calculations, you click that and hit the Save button for that specific bed. If you want to add more beds to that management unit, you would click the Add button, click a checkbox next to the Add, and hit the Save button. Once you have your management units created, you'll be able to go down to a number of other links on the left-hand side, including nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, and yield, and click on those links, and the system will calculate and will show you all of the information that it calculates for that management unit. So you will see management unit totals, and you will see 5 years and then 5-year averages for, in this case, I'm looking at nitrogen. It will show me the max units that I applied and the average across those years for every management unit. It will also bring in my tissue samples that I've got for beds within that management unit, and it will show you your years, your min-max average, and the number of samples. The same goes for phosphorus. It will load up your phosphorus application totals, your tissue sample concentrations, and it will also bring in your soil samples in this case, because you've got phosphorus in your soil samples. If you click on potassium, you will get those identical 5-year averages. And again, you have your soil sample for potassium. The final one that you'll be able to see totals for on management units is your yield link. It will show you every management unit, the year, your min, max, and your average yield, and will show you your 5-year averages for those. The next piece I'm going to discuss is the narrative component of your nutrient management plan. If you click the narrative link on the left, you will notice that there are two types of narratives within a nutrient management plan. There's the plan narrative, which is an overall narrative about your marsh. For example, acres, location, very broad information about your marsh. And the second component is management unit narratives. These are narratives that are specific to a management unit. For example, if you needed to apply an excessive amount of phosphorus to a specific management unit, you'd want to go into this management unit and add a note for that management unit under the narratives. Adding narratives are simply done by clicking the Add button and typing in whatever you wish to type. You click the Save button after you're done typing, and it will add that narrative. What Crantrak will do is it will put all of these narratives in this first list together and put them one by one after another, to give you the overall plan narrative. So you want to think about this in that you're breaking your text of your narrative up into, say, paragraphs. So don't try to put all of your plan narrative text into one component within here. Add multiple, add as many as you need, and then you're able to add and edit them individually. So for example, if you went into the following year and you didn't need a specific component or narrative, you're able to delete just that component out. Same goes true for management unit narratives. You click the Add button. The difference here is you're selecting the management unit, typing in the text, hitting the Save button, and you will notice that management unit narrative is there then. You're able to delete any of these at any point by clicking the Delete button over on the right-hand side. The last piece I'm going to show you regarding nutrient management plans has to do with planned fertilizer applications. I'm going to go back in and edit my 2011 nutrient management plan, and you will notice on the left there is a planned application link. I click on that, and this will show me a listing of any planned applications I am planning to apply to this marsh and management units within this plan year. I'm going to go ahead and click the Add button. Adding to planned application is going to ask you what management unit you intend on putting this application on, the timing of that, the fertilizer you're going to apply, and whatever rate you're going to apply that at. You click the Save button, and that planned application is there to be edited or deleted, and you can add as many of these planned applications as you wish to add. At any point during the creation of your nutrient management plan, you can always come to this listing screen of nutrient management plans and click the Print button next to the plan year you want to take a look at. That will take a little bit of time to generate because it's generated in an Adobe PDF file that is the thing that you are able to print out of your plan. So depending upon the number of beds, the number of management units, that type of thing, that will take some time. You will notice that the first page on this nutrient management plan is all your general information, contact information, address information, your signature, who was developed by, all of that fun stuff. If you go on to next pages of that, that following page will be all of your marsh narratives, your overall narratives, which are not part of a specific management unit. And then you'll get into specifics about each management unit. So I'm looking at management unit A marsh, shows me acreage, bed breakdown, any narratives for that. It will then show me the next page will show me the management unit A marsh. It will show me yield, nitrogen, phosphorus, potassium, and a number of other key elements on soil samples and that type of thing. So you're able to go up on this PDF and click the print button, and that will bring up a print screen to ask you where you want to print to. Click the OK button and you will have a printed nutrient management plan. That concludes Crantrak screencast number 7, dated June 18th, 2011. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. Take care.